Well, the chairperson of the Authority of the Heads of States and Government of ECOWAS, Nana Akufo-Addo, says the extraordinary meeting convened in Accra on the political situation in Mali will deliberate and review the proposal by the head of the Malian transition government to hold election within a period of 4 years. It disclosed this when he formally declared open the meeting of heads of governments, which is the 6th extraordinary session on the situation in Guinea and Mali. It says the Commission will consider if the request of the transition government falls within the stipulation of ECOWAS supplementary protocols of democracy and good governance.
A proposal submitted to me by the transition authorities under the hand of its head indicated that the transition period should run for 5 years. Subsequently, by a letter to me dated 7th January 2022, 2 days ago, the head of the Malian transition stated that the period had now been modified to 4 years. Excellencies, it is this decision that we are meeting to review to determine whether it complies with the agreement reached on 15 September 2020 and embodied in the Transition Charter, and more fundamentally, whether it conforms to the community principles as enshrined in the ECOWAS Supplementary Protocol on Democracy and Good Governance. It is my expectation that we will take the appropriate decisions that will advance the future of Mali and our community. National, regional, and international stakeholders are all awaiting the result of our meeting. I therefore hope that the outcomes of our deliberations will contribute to promoting democracy and consolidating peace and security in Mali and our region.
TVC News senior correspondent Femi Akonde is in Accra, Ghana to cover the extraordinary session, and he gives an update on the implication of decisions reached at the meeting.
The political situation in Mali has put the credibility of ECOWAS on the line, as it remains to be seen if the regional bloc can prevail on the Sahel country to return to civil rule as soon as possible. This extraordinary meeting of the Authority of Heads of States and Governments will, among other things, consider imposing sanctions on Mali over its proposal to delay elections, citing the issue of insecurity and inability to conduct peaceful votes. The likely sanctions against the 150 government figures and their family members will include freezing of assets and travel bans within the ECOWAS region, and also other economic and financial measures. But the transition government's proposal seeks a period of 4 years before elections can take place, thereby reneging on an earlier agreement to hold election in February. Already parts of Mali lie outside the government control, as the military tackles a rebellion that started since 2012 and still rages on. The transition military government also announced the arrival of Russian military forces in the northern city of Timbuktu to train Malian forces at a base vacated by French troops. This is part of measures by Colonel Assimi Goïta, the leader of the military transition in Mali, to strengthen his control over the country, as he also tries to stave off sanctions from ECOWAS. Femi Akonde, TVC News, Accra, Ghana.